Hello, this is Susie. I have been working on this pattern all afternoon, all evening, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And instead of making it up and then showing it to you, I thought I would go through the process on how I made it. It's a post-it note holder with a spot for a pen. Here's the measurements that you can go ahead and write down. It's the paper is cut to 7.5 by 3 1/16. Your score lines are going to be at 3 1/16, 3 7/16, and 3 15/16. You're going to cut along the line, along the score lines at 3/4 of an inch and 2 inches. The face of it is 3 inches and the back is 3.5 inches. So instead of having you sit and watch me cut my paper out, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the paper, and then I will be right back to show you how to do it. Alrighty. See you in a minute. Hello, I'm back again. Okay, so I have cut my paper to 7.5 by 3 1/16, and now we are going to do our scoring. Okay, so our first score line is 3 1/16. Make sure that you got your paper lined up nice and straight. And you want to use a really heavyweight paper for this project, just because it's going to be getting used a lot, and not only that too, but the part where your pen's going to hook in at, it's going to take a lot of abuse on there. So you want to use a nice heavy paper for your base for this piece here. Your decorative paper that you put on it doesn't have to be super thick, but anyways. Okay, so I got that one, and now we're going to score at 3 1/16. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm such a goof. I don't mean 3. I mean 3 7/16. I'm going over it several times just because it is such a thick paper. And thank you to Bobby, because this is some of the paper that she sent me in my box of goodies. And that one was 3 15/16. Sorry about the shaking. Okay. So now you have your lines going this way, and you're going to put the paper in this way now in here, and you're going to cut in between the two outer lines. You want to be real careful not to go over. Try to be as precise as you can. And this first one for the 3/4 inch is a little sticky, tricky, but we'll get it. Sorry. Well, let me pause for just a second. Sorry about that. I was having a hard time seeing, so I had to get my head up there nice and close. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. This first one is a little harder to do. Okay. Alright. So like I said, just be real careful. Try to cut just to that line. Okay. And then you're going to move it to the 2-inch mark. And do the same thing, just like I said, try to be careful not to go past. Okay, just like that, and you'll have two cuts in between like that. And I'm gonna pause for just a minute and cut out my face piece and the back piece. And again, that is 3 inches for the front and 3.5 inches for the back. I'm such a silly. It's 3 by 3 for the front and 3.5 by 3 for the back. I'm sorry, after I said to do that, I thought for a second, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, well, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to go cut out the rest of the pieces, and I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, sorry, I had to, okay, so you're gonna fold it on your score line and make sure that everything lines up before you. Oh, I better get my bone folder. Nope, there it is. Yay, it was easy to find. Okay, so line it up. Okay, that way. Sorry, I have to remember exactly how I'm folding this. Okay, so you're gonna lay this down like that, and then these ones here are going to go in. Just kind of get it going in the right direction before you push it all down. And then that one's going to go like that. And then this one is going to go like that. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and score it so that it stays nice and neat. Okay. And then this one we can kind of just okay. Alright, so how it's gonna sit is, and I need to score these just a little bit more. Sorry, I don't mean to be so fiddly here. Well, I hope everybody's doing good, and if you're in an area where you're having nice weather, I hope you're enjoying it. We've actually had a couple of nice days here of late, which has been totally awesome, because it's been quite cold here for a long time, and I am definitely ready for some warmer weather. I am one of those that is always cold all the time. Okay, so I'm using that new craft glue I got yesterday, and I tried it out, and it's pretty good stuff. It dries really fast. Okay, so the part that's the back is the piece that's longer. It's the 3.5 inch by 3. That's your back, and then the other one is your front. And then you want to glue this tab and this tab down on it, on the back part like this. So I'm just going to put some glue right in here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just pressing the tabs down to get them to stay. I got a little carried away with my glue. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to glue your pieces on the front and the back. And then this one will go here. And I'm going to glue those off camera, and I'll be right back. I almost forgot to do my inking on my edges. This is a Zetter Distress It All tool. Very neat tool. It does make some noise though, so bear with me. I'm not gonna rough it up a whole bunch. Just a little bit. Yeah, really just enough so that my ink will sink in nicely on the edges. There we go. Okay, and now for the other one. There we go. Okay. And this is Distress Ink Seedless Preserves. And I'm just going to I like to angle this down some on the edges. That way some of it kind of seeps. I didn't quite mean to get that much on there, but it's alright. We got a few ticks of color here and there around. And when you rough up the edges like that, the color, the ink seems to soak into the paper a little bit better. I think, anyway. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, I'm going to pause again for a minute and glue these two pieces on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty, so I got the front and the back glued on, and I went ahead and inked around all my edges. And now and I naturally have ink on my fingers. I can't seem to do this without getting ink on myself. So now what you want to do is take the back of the post-it note and put some glue on there and then glue it in. You want to make sure that you get it butted all the way up against the inside there. Another reason why I like to use white glue for this kind of stuff is you have a couple of minutes to kind of get things where you want them before the glue sets. Oh my goodness, did I just do what I think I did? Yes, I did. Don't do what I did. I glued the wrong side down. Okay, let's try that one more time. Make sure that the back has the sticky on it because the front doesn't have that on there. So, don't do what I did. Okay, let's try that one more time. Yeah, I noticed when I went to slide it into place that there was sticky on the front, and I knew that that was not supposed to be there. Like I said, make sure you get it slid all the way back in. And then also this inside edge right here, go ahead and put some glue in that also. Make sure I got enough on that one. Okay. And then just want to hold it on the ends like that to make sure it gets glued in nice and tight. Sorry, I got glue sticking to my fingers. And now you can either be done or you can dress it up a little bit, which is what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about putting one of these on there. These are one of the flowers that I showed you guys what I got yesterday. And I don't remember if I said it or not, but the paper that I used is Graphic 45 Time to Flourish collection. This is the paper pad that Bobby got for me. Okay, so I like this one right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the pop dot on it or not, because I think it'll get hung up. Let's see how I like that. I think that looks nice, but I am, because they're already, ooh, I almost lost that one. They already have dimension to them. And there's, all there is just a little sticker on the very back, so I'm going to take these off. And glue it on there. I know if it gets bumped or something like that, it's not going to fall off on me. Let's hope anyway. Okay. This glue is a little stringy. The strings kind of remind me how if you were to use hot glue. That is really pretty. I like that. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of Wink Castella on there also. Well, I am going to pause for just a minute and come back and show you the finished thing. Just 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to add a little bit of Wink Castella to the flower, but I thought I would show you what I have going on so far. I got a couple of metal pieces and some crystals and a little flower. It looks really cute. And I'm going to add some of this, oh goodness, Spectrum Noir sparkle markers. So I'm just going to add a touch of this on here. Get it around the edges of the white part. Okay. I may add a little bit more glitter to it, but I don't know. I think it turned out really cute. What do you guys think? And I don't have any of the little mini pins, but I'm going to get some the next day or two. I think probably tomorrow I'll probably pick some up. But I think it turned out pretty cute. Okay, and then here's the back. And please don't mind my fingers. I'm a little messy when I do this kind of stuff. So anyways, well, you guys have a wonderful crafty day. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.